Reduce, reuse, and recycle. This is a phrase we've been taught since we were kids, but the majority of people do very little to live by these words. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, Americans are estimated to only receive 34% of waste. This leaves approximately 254 million tons of trash to be disposed of. This amount of waste production has many detrimental effects. First and foremost, the landfills that we dump our trash into are unsightly and putrid. They smell due to the decaying inorganic waste and are an eyesore to the neighborhoods they are located in. They decrease the market value of the property surrounding the landfill as well. Trash is also extremely harmful to the environment. This can include areas around the landfill as well as trash that is discarded within the environment, like when people litter. This trash ends up in the oceans and forests and cause the animals to choke on or become caught in various materials. According to John Newton, as rain falls on landfill sites, organic and inorganic constituents dissolve, forming highly toxic chemicals leaching into groundwater. As mentioned previously, landfills can have harmful effects on wildlife. Specifically, the rainwater falling on landfill sites can also harm the wildlife if the chemicals are washed away into bodies of water. This can affect aquatic life as well as mammal life. Along with having damaging effects on the environment, landfills also greatly damage our atmosphere. As the organic matter in landfills decomposes, they release methane gas, which causes the temperature within the atmosphere to rise to high levels, which in result a global warming effect. Damaging effects don't just harm the environment and atmosphere, they also take a toll on our economy. As a nation, we are paying for our own waste. In Michigan alone, the materials that end up in landfills each year is estimated to be worth almost $368 million if the material were recycled and recovered rather than placed in landfills or burned in an incinerator. This would also impact jobs in Michigan, providing around 2,600 jobs. To combat the large costs and detrimental effects that trash and landfills specifically are having on our economy and environment, we as a nation need to become more adamant about recycling programs and reducing our production of waste. We are already targeting this problem with traditional recycling, including paper, plastic, and cardboard, but there's more to do to reduce the effects of trash buildup on the environment. One way we can continue to develop our waste reduction is to begin composting, which can cut down the amount of food waste that ends up in landfills. The soil that is mixed with the composting materials is then a good source of soil for those who plant gardens, because the nutrients in the soil is very beneficial for planting. As mentioned in the beginning, Reduce, Reuse, and Recycle was a large initiative that was created to reduce waste. Reduce the amount of items that aren't recyclable, reuse the amount that can be, and recycle everything that is made to be recyclable. Along with these more typical ways of reducing waste, recycling also helps build communities. The Environment Protection Agency developed a program called Smart Growth, which is focused on designing neighborhoods that have homes near shops, offices, schools, houses of worship, parks, and other amenities. Communities give residents and visitors the option of walking, bicycling, taking public transportation, or driving as they go about their business. It eliminates the need for residents to travel long distances or use forms of transportation that require gas to run. Thank you.